In the previous video, we created just a very simple shader to be used for the horn of our monster. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and continue building out a Maya shader network to be used for the horn. Okay, so here's what we did in the last video, just a simple ramp shader. If you take a look at what we've got, just a simple ramp attached to a blend, and that is the color for our horn. So in this video, let's go ahead and make some more adjustments to this in order to really get this more realistic. Okay, so one of the first features I need to do is to add a bump map to this horn. Okay, so what I really want is for a bump map to have a whole lot of bumpiness to it right here at the base of the horn, and then as it goes down, the bump tapers off until you're left with a relatively smooth, sharp horn at the end. Okay, so really probably the easiest way to do that would be to just simply duplicate the ramp that we've got now. Okay, so what I can do is just select this ramp, hit Control D to duplicate, and now I have an exact copy of that ramp. Okay, what I can do is let's now take a fractal, and this fractal will be the actual bump map. Okay, now to get this bump map to taper up, what I can do is plug this fractal right into this ramp. Okay, so what I can do, let's go ahead and select this duplicate ramp. Let's select this bottom color, and now what we can do is just middle click and drag this fractal right into this selected color. Okay, so now what we have is if we were to use this as a bump map, we have a lot of bumpiness at the bottom, and then as this transitions up, we have very little bumpiness. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect this to the bump map. Okay, and let's take a look at just what this looks like. Okay, so here's what this looks like rendered. Okay, and this is I'm getting sort of to where I want, but I've still got quite a ways to go. I've got this large amount of bumpiness at the base of the horn, and then it tapers off until we're left with pretty much a smooth horn down at the end. But what I really want is some striations, some streaks of bumpiness that run along the length of this horn, really like a natural horn would. Okay, so what I can do to achieve that sort of effect is let's go to this fractal that we've got plugged into this ramp being used as the bump, and let's go to this Place 2D Texture node that's attached to this fractal. Okay, if we open this Place 2D Texture node in the Attribute Editor, what we can do is adjust this Repeat UV. Okay, so let's see what this is going to look like. And it looks like I adjusted the wrong one. What we can do is adjust the Repeat U and V to either squish or stretch this texture any way that we want. So if we adjust this Repeat V, let's say to something like 0.05, what this is now doing is giving it much more of a stretched look. So this should now look more like the striations and streaks that you would normally see in a horn. Okay, so let's take a look at this and see how we're doing. Okay, so now my horn has the streaks and striations that I was really wanting to get in the first place. But you can see that it's still not very natural looking. Okay, so in the next video, we'll go ahead and continue building onto the shader network of this horn in order to get something that's really much more natural looking.